Okay, so now act like it want to work. I don't know, man. Listen, it's the daily go get mism show. I don't even know if people going to watch this. Maybe y'all watch it after the fact. Um, I'm coming to y'all on location. Um, that's why you don't hear the intro music or none of the other frills that we normally have. But I tried to do the other stream, and the other stream wasn't working. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was something going on with the webcam or whatever the case may be, but it wasn't working out too well. I don't know. First of all, if you listening, I need to know if you can hear me. And if you can hear me, I need to know if you can see me good. Um, because I'm using my away game software. I'm using my away game software, so things might not go the way that they normally would go. You know what I mean? I don't have no microphone. I don't have my lights. I had to do what I had to do in order to just get the lighting, where it is right now. But we gonna rock out. So yeah, everybody that was on that other stream, just come over to this stream. And you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to all of the sharing that I did with the other stream, I'm gonna have to undo that and upload this. So, but nonetheless, uh my work is never done, but we're gonna get it popping. So tonight on the Daily Go Get a Business Show, we are talking about what you meant ain't what you said. What you meant ain't what you said. So we're talking about when there's a miscommunication about the way that you may have said something. It may have been taken out of context. Somebody might have really felt some kind of way about what you said and how you said it and all of that kind of stuff. And you had to do whatever you had to do in order to get it back on track and um, in order to make sure that the misunderstanding didn't get any more out of hand than it probably already was. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it. If you've ever had your words taken out of context or misinterpreted, or you thought that something was funny and you thought somebody got the joke and they didn't get the joke and they didn't even tell you that they didn't think that it was funny or that it wasn't a joke or whatever the case may be, and they just started not talking to you. They stopped talking to you. Have you ever experienced it in your life? Somebody just stopped talking to you, and you didn't even find out why until years and years later. If that ever happened to you, then you know what it's like to be me. That's my word. Oh, ow, ow. You know what I'm saying? It's a pain in the ass, man. It's a pain in the ass. But it be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes, and sometimes we just have to roll with it. What we doing? What we doing? Shoot. This is what I gotta do. This is what I gotta do. Hold on a second, y'all, because I got a whole lot of unpacking to do. I gotta fix some shit. Yeah, I gotta fix something that I didn't even break, but nonetheless, it got broke. So let's do this. We do this every single day, every single day, every day. Every day it rains, every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take out the other stream. Then I got to go to all of my groups and fix it there. But if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. I got to do what I gotta do and fix that shit. All right. Move to trash. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's all, folks. I don't even know how many people that I get from Facebook anyway. But nonetheless, we got to do. We got to do. So we're talking about the way that you meant it ain't the way that you said it. Now, of course, I could have wrote it the way that you said it ain't the way that you meant it, but I wrote it the way that it normally plays out. You find out that something that you said about something or to somebody about whatever got all blown out of proportion, taken out of context, misunderstood, misinterpreted. Somebody probably said what they thought that you were trying to say to somebody else, and now you have somebody else looking at you all sideways and all that kind of stuff. And in these days of social media and all of that, it's really easy. It's really easy to it's really easy to score a misunderstanding. Really easy. Sometimes when you use certain words that you may not mean anything by, like, have you ever said something like, instead of, not everybody says the word y'all. Some people say you all, and sometimes people say you people. One way to make black people mad is to say you people. And it's not fair because sometimes it's not meant the way that that it comes out. Straight lace. It's not meant the way that it comes out, and people still be all mad. They'd be all mad. They'd be all pissed off. They'd be all feeling some kind of way. And all you was really trying to do was keep from saying y'all because you didn't grow up saying y'all. Maybe your family, your mom, your dad used to correct your English, and wouldn't let you say words like y'all. Wouldn't let you say words like ain't. So instead of y'all, you said, instead of y'all, and instead of saying you all or you guys, sounding all corny, you say you people. Oh man, you people are crazy. You didn't mean your whole race of people. You didn't mean your whole ethnic background. You didn't mean your whole culture. I was saying y'all, like you, and you. Right now, y'all crazy. Like, because y'all be bugging out, having fun and all of that. Meanwhile, y'all done labeled the boys a racist, all crazy shit like that. And that happens. And I've seen it happen with black people. I've seen it I've seen it happen with white people. All white people ain't racist. It would be fun if they all were, but they're not. Not all white people are racist. The ones that aren't sometimes getting into trouble. Now, I'm not talking about people, since we're talking about the way you meant it ain't the way that you said it. I'm not talking about people like Donald Trump that throw racial epithets and slurs and ethnic slurs out there and then try to kick it like, oh man, I ain't mean nothing by that, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when it's totally legit. I'm talking about when you really didn't mean to offend somebody and they wind up getting offended anyway. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So it can be tough. It really can. Sorry, y'all. I gotta try to fix this business. I gotta fix this business. That's not, I don't think that got fixed. Hold on, son. Hold on, son. Fuck it. Yeah. I I'm trying to hold on. Let me try this one. Let me try this one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, I didn't even do my group. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you Okay. So this show is dedicated to people who have had people stop talking to them. I mean, straight stop talking to them and never told them why until years later, months later, until the whole shit blew up. You thinking that somebody just started fronting on you, they just started getting new on you, they just started um, you know, not being your friend and not speaking to you for no reason. Meanwhile, you never found out that the reason that they stopped speaking to you is because you made a joke about, I don't know, let's say BBWs or big girls or something like that, and they was conscious about their weight, and they ain't had nothing to do with you. Now, um, and I use that example because BBWs get offended a lot, and they seem to get offended very easily. Same thing with the LGBTQ. They try to stop people, and they try to stop entertainers' money and shows and their way of life by making it seem like they are homophobic and or anti-gay and all of that kind of stuff. They do it all the time, and I think it's wrong, and I think it's irresponsible, and I think that is mean spirited, and I think that is thug like. But they don't care what I think. They don't care what I think even a little bit. So they figure anybody who comes at us, we going back harder at them, especially if they get money. And you notice that they only can cancel you if they're paying you. If they're not paying you, then they can't cancel you. What's going on, Carol Chamberlain, me friend, me favorita, always really great to see you. And Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow, she about to turn it out. And T Carry right morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my people going right directly into your site. And Stacey White, thanks for coming through tonight. I'm glad you came through from the other stream. All right. Who else we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Make sure I don't miss nobody. Um, Shirley Cheryl, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, Shirley Cheryl? So I'm in, I'm in this hotel room. I'm chilling and I'm doing my thing. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. You see these hotel towels right here? These towels in the hotel. I'm up in the telly. I'm in the telly, chilling. Up here in upstate New York, it's cold up here. It's like 69 degrees up here. And back at home, it's like 80 something. Up here, it's 69 degrees. It's cold. I'm up here in the mountains. This shit far as hell. And it's like, it was wild getting there, man. And it was a big miscommunication about what we were supposed to do, how we were supposed to play out. And I thought it was a good idea to do a show about miscommunication because evidently I didn't get the memo of exactly how the itinerary was supposed to go. So, but on the flip side of that, when somebody feels like you have offended them and they don't tell you that you offended them, but they decide that they just gonna stop talking to you, they just gonna stop communicating with you. They're gonna tell other people that you did something mean, something bad, something wicked to them, and it's not even like that. So many relationships, so many relationships. And when I say relationships, I'm not just talking about your man or your woman. I'm talking about relationships as far as friendships, partnerships, business relationships, even family relationships. All of those things would probably be in much better standing. Their status would be much higher if people would just say what's wrong with them. Now, it might just be my suspicion. It might just be my suspicion that sometimes when somebody just cuts you off without a conversation, without letting you know what you did, they might not feel that good about how they're cutting you off or what they're offended about. Let me give you an example. Like when a man stops speaking to another man, that always gets my attention because first of all, I think that's girly. I think it's a little girly. I think it's a little ew. It's a little feminine. But there are a lot of men out there that do a lot of punk shit, bitch shit, and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, you can't stop the rock. But one thing a man does not want to do is be called on his feminine bullshit. So a lot of times when a man stops talking to another man because of what he felt like that man said to him, he knows, first of all, that man is probably going to ask him, well, if you had a problem with what I said, how come you didn't say nothing? That's number one. So he don't want to put himself in a position where he's going to get called for acting like a bitch, even though he knows full well that he might have been acting like a little bitch. The other thing is when somebody doesn't want to tell you what you said to them to upset them, maybe they are recognizing that they probably shouldn't have been upset about what you said to them or what they feel like you said to them. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like if I'm this far back, y'all, can y'all still hear me? Y'all hear me? You got me? Am I too far away from the microphone or am I still picking it up? Let me know. Let me know. Let the God know. You know what I mean? Because I feel like when I'm too close up to the camera, you know, you're just getting this, and I don't know. That's not making me comfortable. I feel like I'm a fat chick, you know, trying to take trying to take nothing but a headshot. So you don't, you know. So you don't, you know what I mean? All right, cool. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to be up here looking like I'm using photo filters. It's bad enough that this lighting is not good enough. Y'all know I'm a stickler for that. So, but you know, we doing the best we can. I did take my webcam. I took my webcam, one of them. So this ain't the best one, but it'll do. It look like it look all right to me. We good? We good? Okay, so back to what I was saying. A man, if a man knows that he probably shouldn't have been offended by some shit that another man said, but he was offended anyway, he probably, you know, would take that little cornball soft boy route and just stop talking to another. First of all, why should a man stop talking to another man? What do you mean we ain't gonna speak in terms? If we can't do nothing, we should be able to speak. I don't care whether it's friendship, business, education, whatever. I can give you a high, like, yo, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't really fuck with the boy, but I say hi to him, but nah, it ain't going no farther than that. So, like I said, there are times when people take what you say out of context. So what you meant ain't what you said. You thought that you was saying something that connected with the person that you was talking to, but turns out what you meant ain't exactly what came out, or that's definitely not the way that it was handled, the way it was taken, the way it was accepted, the way it was processed, the way it was, re-reported to somebody else. They got you out here looking like you don't like women, like you got a problem with fat chicks, like you don't like gay people. Some of those things might be true. It doesn't mean that what you're saying is directly affecting them. Like, for example, like getting back to the LGBTQ, you can't say nothing about them without them trying to cancel you, without them trying to start an argument or a fight with you. So when you point out certain facts, like, all right, for example, y'all know I go hard on them. I don't give a fuck. But if I point out a fact, like they say that they're looking for equality, but they're not looking for equality. They're looking for superiority. Now, see, y'all rationally thinking people, y'all like, yeah, you know what? You right, son. They're not looking for equality. They're not looking to be equal. They always looking to be a little bit higher. They look for rules that fit them exclusively. They're not looking for the rules that fit everybody else. They want special treatment. For example, when we start talking about the transgender shit, how you gonna tell me that just because you feel like a man or feel like a woman that you should be able to use the opposite sex's bathroom? Like, come on, man. No. I can see if you was like a hermaphrodite, but if that's not the case, then no, you can't do that. And you expect everybody to bow down to that. That's a special privilege. That's not an equal privilege. That's what I'm saying. So when you start kicking certain facts, they not trying to hear that. They're not trying to hear that. They don't want facts. They want their way. And you're just supposed to let them have their way. And you're supposed to just let them have their way. Sit back, don't say nothing, and bow down. And when you don't do that, there's a problem. So you put out a fact. Well, yeah, they're not looking for equality. They're looking for superiority. All you meant was that, yo, I don't think that they're looking for equality. I think that they're looking for something more. But they take the way that they took it was, oh, he don't like gay people, especially transgenders. He doesn't believe in democracy. Like, no, I ain't say that. Yeah, that's not what I meant. That's not what I believe in democracy. I'm not sure y'all believe in democracy. You know? So things that you say, you often have to be careful about it because it can be taken out of context. It can be reported differently than what you were saying, and it can be interpreted as meaning something different than the way that you meant it to come across. Like, in your mind, you're like, no, I said what I meant. But that's not how it went. I meant what I said. No, you didn't. You didn't mean what you said. What you said was, look, I'm just trying to, listen, I'm just trying to, get to know you a little bit more, take you out, have a good time, you know what I'm saying, see what happens after that. That's what I said. Well, that's what I meant. Maybe what I said was, yo, you know what I mean, you got a little fatty, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I be interested in, you know what I'm saying, bedding you down a little bit? But I wasn't pushing up on all, like, and that's another thing. Sexual harassment at the job. Sexual harassment. You can't tell a female coworker nowadays, you can't tell them that they look nice. Oh, that's a nice dress you had. You can't do it no more. Can't do it. You look pretty today. Can't do it no more. Sure, you can do it with certain people. However, you gotta be extra careful because it might come off like you trying to make a love connection. You trying to get some do it fluid. Do it. Drill music. Drill. It happens. Carol Chamberlain says, what's with the fat chick comments? I'm saying, man, BB, all of these letter groups, you know what I mean? BBWs, LGBTQ, they the ones messing up the game. You can't say nothing around them. You know what I mean? You can't say nothing. Ansel Jones, my brother Ansel Jones. And he says grown black men do the BS at a job. We ain't gotta be best friends. No doubt. He says they take it personal if you don't have the same greeting. You don't get a pound or a hug if I don't like you. I ain't mad at that. TK Wright says, a little fatty. Yeah, I mean, betting you. I mean, like, nah, I mean, listen. I'm a man, you a woman, and I'm thinking that we attracted with each other. I mean, attracted to each other. Why? What's wrong with me trying to put together a little something? I'm trying to hook up my box car to your caboose. That's what I said, but what I meant was I'm just trying to connect with you. What I meant was I'm just trying to get your phone number. I'm trying to get this get the 10 digits. I want to call you. Matter of fact, just give me your social media. I'll call you on Facebook. I don't need your number. I video chat with you on Instagram. Anyway, a lot of times the things that you say can be taken out of context and have somebody all mad at you. Look, they all mad, they all pissed, they all dead. And it wasn't even about that. You wasn't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. You wasn't trying to do nobody dirty. You wasn't trying to be wrong. You gotta seriously watch what you say nowadays. In this social climate that we are in, you have to really, really be careful about the way that you address people, the way that you say things. You have to really take a deep breath, stand back for a minute, assess the situation, so you don't offend anybody and make it seem like you was just being a bad guy. You probably weren't. What you meant ain't what you said. What you meant ain't what you meant ain't what you. And so Jones says, I was in the office when someone said, why you gotta act ghetto? Ghetto. Why you gotta act ghetto? It's a valid question, right? One thing about acting ghetto, when people say that you're acting ghetto, a lot of times it's because it could be because of your use of certain slangs. Slang is one of those things. Black people think that we all understand the same slangs. Have you ever been around a black person that does not use slang or understand slang? I have. And using slang is an easy way to cause a miscommunication. It's one of the easiest and most effective ways to cause a miscommunication. It is. Because not everybody understands slang. Not everybody is from the hood. Not everybody understands. Not everybody. And you thinking that, we kinfolk. We skin folk and we kinfolk. We kindred spirits. We've been around each other. We grew up around the same way. Not everybody did. Your next door neighbor, just like I was talking about before, your next door neighbor might have had parents who wouldn't allow them to use slang, who wouldn't allow them to say ain't, who wouldn't allow them to say y'all. Wouldn't even like a Philly slang that's becoming more and more popular around this country is John. Yo, man, that's the John. Oh man, I don't know. That joint is crazy. I don't. Oh, the joint over there, I don't mess with that joint. You know, but this joint and a joint is spelled JAWN, and all it means to us is a noun, a person, place, or thing, or idea. That's all it is. It's a noun. It's a Philly noun. In New York, they used to say the joint, but a joint and a John ain't the same thing. Because a John is literally whatever you need it to be. It can be a girl, it can be a boy, it can be a thought, it can be a feeling, it can be the past, it can be the present, it can be the future. It can be your eyes, ears, nose, and throat. It can be your heart or your toenail. It can be the blood in your veins. It can be the thoughts in your mind. Literally, it does not apply to any one thing. It can literally be an idea. For example, oh, you on your John today. Do y'all know what I said? Oh, he on his John. Now you from Philly and you know that you got an attitude that day, or you're feeling some kind of way, you're upset about something. You might not even be talking. Non-verbal communication, but your body language is saying that you are upset about something. Oh, you on your John. I get it. I get that. Okay. You on your John today. Okay. So it can mean that you're not having a good day. But you know what else it can mean? Oh shit, he on his John today. He on his John. Meaning that you're on point, that you're prepared, that you're ready. You're on go. Oh shit, he on his John. Don't fuck with he on his John right now. Oh no, he on his John. You ain't not right now. He on his John. It's a slang, and when we try to explain first of all, sometimes we have to explain what it means to Philly natives, because like I said, some people had parents who wouldn't let them use slang, and some people don't like the word John. Some people just don't like it, and they're all females. I've never heard a male say I don't like that word John. I've only heard females say it. Because sometimes female, John means female. Oh, that's your John. I didn't know that was your John, son. Yo, man, I didn't know that was your John. I didn't know that was your John. That's his John. John, nice. She got a turkey. She got a turkey. Another slang. A turkey nowadays means that you have a fat ass. I don't know where these niggas come up with this shit. But yeah, she got a turkey. She got a gobble. However sound a turkey makes to you. A turkey means a fat ass now. It didn't used to, but as of 2020, a turkey is a fat ass. So no, I ain't got no props, y'all. Yesterday, y'all thought I was reaching for the tambourine. Now I ain't got none of that. I ain't got none of that. OTK Wright says we weren't allowed to say ain't. Yeah, see? TK Wright says a joint was never a person, only a place or thing. Oh. See? That's what I'm saying. A joint and a joint ain't the same thing. It ain't the same thing. And New Yorkers is like, well, we used to say that's the joint. We used to say, no, John never played out in Philly. And it won't now. You know, now other cities are trying to come through. They trying to, use John. I mean, they use it quite frequently too. I'm like, y'all saying that shit like y'all been saying it. Okay, all right. And so John says, let me holler at you. Can be taken many ways. That's true. All you were really trying to say probably was, I need to talk to you about something privately. But what you said was, let me holler at you. Yeah, he wanted to take me somewhere and scream on me. Speaking of screaming, if you're anything like me, you've been accused of hollering at people, literally screaming at people when you talk passionately. Yeah, I might raise my voice, but I'm not hollering at you. But whatever. Listen, you can't fix everything that's broke, but you can try. You can try. T. Gary Wright says that she's on a period. No, actually, we wouldn't say that you was on your joint if you were on your period. We actually would not say that. I've never heard it used that way. Like, but then again, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't roll raggy. I don't roll. I won't roll. We just trying, we just trying to make it out here. We just trying to make it out here. Son. We just what I meant ain't what I said. Like, I know what you heard, but that's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying. TK Wright says she's heard it. Okay. You only heard it because you're from out of town. That's it. That's all. Age gap has a lot to do with it. It can. Because like I said, man, this turkey thing. She got a turkey. She got a turkey. First time I heard that, I was like, what? She got a what? I got a turkey. You got a what? I got a turkey. A turkey. Same thing. When they used to be talking about giving head. Oh yeah, man, she gonna give me this chewy. I'm like, a chewy? That don't even sound good for oral sex. What do you mean she gave you a chewy? A chewy? She used her teeth and you was cool with that? You're gonna call her again and she chewed on you? Like, do you have an iron dick or a gummy one? What is it? You got a wriggly dick? A bubble gum dick? Like, what is it? Wriggly dick. Wriggly. Yeah, I'm about to get on up out of here. I'm about to do these birthday shout outs and get up out of here. I'm just glad to kind of make it through this show because it wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good, son. It wasn't looking good. But I'm glad, listen, I appreciate y'all rocking with me coming from the other side. All right, we about to do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious August 23rd, first day of Virgo, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them, making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECD. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. My girl, my cousin, Sharon Marks, turning 72 years old today, and also Regina Bromell Young, happy birthday to you, and Jennery Bio Inelis Castillo, happy birthday to you, and Tanisha Charity, happy birthday to you, and Zakia Jones, Vermel Washington, actually Vermel Robinson, and Zakia Jones is turning 41 years old today, and Franklin Robinson turning 42 years old today. And last but not least, Xavier Fox. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious August 23rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen. We'll check it out, P-Game. What you meant ain't what you said. In today's social climate, we have to watch everything that we say, because something that you say may not have been what you meant, and it can be taken out of context, and people have lost jobs. People have lost job opportunities. People have missed out on all types of relationships that they could have cemented and got into and fostered and gone further with. Food has been taken out of people's mouths. Don't be letting people take food out your baby mouth. Don't let nobody take no food out your baby mouth. You know what I mean? But the worst thing about it is the miscommunication part about it. When somebody has a problem with you, but they never state what the problem is, and then we glorify cutting people off, never talking again, acting like we forgot about them. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I cut a nigga or a bitch off in a minute. We glorify that nowadays in this social climate. We need to stop all of that, because regardless of whatever type of macho man or iron woman act that you might try to put on, at the end of the day, losing friends, losing allies is not commendable. It's not fly. It's not dope. It's not a good look. It's not admirable. It's not any of those positive traits. Because the problem could be you. If it keeps happening to you, then you're going to have to own some type of responsibility. Not saying that you have been mean-spirited or directly trying to offend anybody, but you don't always have to be the one who does something bad in order to warrant a bad outcome. We can all take a hard look at our behavior and even ask for advice or an opinion sometimes, instead of trying to give off the persona that, well, if you don't like it, that's on you. It sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Well, it's a us problem. And it's really a you problem if it keeps happening to you and it's not happening to nobody else. We can all do better. We can do better. Boogie Down Productions. We'll always get paid. We'll take the wackest song and make it better. Remember to let us into your skin, because then you'll begin to master rhyming. Criminal-minded you. Listen, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back. 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 We'll be back tomorrow. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. All right, so we don't have no blog talk to get out of here. So I'm gonna get back with y'all, but I'm gonna holler back though. I'm gonna be not tonight, but tomorrow. I holler, peace, y'all. One love, baby. One loaf.